everyone, the Oscars are today, so I am going to drop my top 5 films of the year. That being the films of 2020. These are all the films that came out from January to February of 2021. I'm very excited. This year wasn't too exciting for movies, so they're not all too highly rated in my opinion, but there are some really good films here. Disclaimer, I have not seen every movie that came out in 2020, and it is just my opinion, so don't take it personally if I disagree with you or didn't put yours on the list, because you're just wrong, and that's how opinions work. Alright, so starting off with number 5, we have the David Fincher directed film, Mank. I just recently watched this in the past week, and I thought it was phenomenal. The cinematography, the way it's shot, it makes you feel like you're watching a 1940s film, but what's special about that is it doesn't make you feel like, oh, I'm just now watching a 1940s film. It makes you feel like you're there, like watching a 1940s film in the 40s. It's really impressive what they're able to do. It's the production design, the way that it's shot, the way everything about it is about atmosphere. They create an atmosphere where you feel like you are watching something that happened in the 1940s. And I really, really enjoyed that. Gary Oldman does a fantastic job as Mank. They also have Ward in there from Iron Fist. And I really, really thought this movie was really good. So sitting in our number 4 spot, we have Da 5 Bloods, Spike Lee's new joint. I loved this movie. The themes about, veterans struggling with their PTSD and then what comes next. And then it kind of turns into an action film for a half a second and then goes back to drama. The scenes where it goes from peaceful, like something peaceful and beautiful is happening, to just boom, like the next instant it changes. It switches from something serene and peaceful and everybody's having a good time, and then something completely chaotic and unexpected happens, and the underlying racial themes and it's a great representation of that, and it's also a fantastic representation of the struggle of PTSD and friends you lose in the war and how people cope with that. And I really, really, really like this movie. You can check it out on Netflix if you like to see it. I really recommend that you should. I think it's fantastic, and that's why it's in my number 4 spot. Sitting in at number 3, we have Pixar's Onward. This one crept up on me. I wasn't expecting to enjoy this nearly as much as I did. I was really, really impressed with this movie. They caught me completely off guard. The trailers didn't look that good to me. I was like, okay, well, I don't really have any interest in see it. So I didn't ever get to see it in theaters, which is a super, super big shame. But as soon as it came out on Disney Plus, I did check it out. And man, oh man, am I glad I did. The animation, flawless. The storytelling, almost flawless. I just can't express how much this movie means to me. As an older brother, I sobbed. It destroyed me. I didn't stand a chance. So if you get the chance to check this out, you should. It's on Disney Plus, and I really think it's worth your time and that it is a fantastic movie. Sitting in at number 2, we have The Trial of the Chicago 7. Oh my God, this movie snuck up on me too. I didn't expect it to be anywhere near as good, but from the first scene to the last scene, I was captivated with the storytelling. The way that it's directed makes you so intrigued, and the way that they uncover parts of the story, parts of what actually happened, and with the courtroom drama, I'm a sucker for courtroom dramas, so it's like you're discovering new pieces of evidence about the shit that happened, and the brutality of them protesting and the brutality of the police and how that situation was handled. I just thought it was fantastic. And the moment, I'm not going to spoil it, but the moment at the end, you know what I'm talking about if you've seen it, crying. I was ruined. I know it's not historically accurate, but for the narrative of the movie, I just thought it was absolutely brilliant. I could not get enough of it. You should check this movie out on Netflix if you get the chance, because it's phenomenal. And finally, a film that came out in January has remained at the top of my list for the entire year. Guy Ritchie's The Gentleman. This film is spectacular. It's funny, it's got drama, it's got heart. You feel for the characters, and then Matthew McConaughey delivers a fantastic performance. He's hilarious, he's menacing, everything in it. Hugh Grant, it's like one of the best roles he's ever been in. If you have not seen The Gentleman, you have to. It's so good. I don't know what it's out on right now. I did see it in theaters, and I'm shocked that it remained my number 1 film throughout the year. But with the way 2020 went, I can't imagine that it would have been anything else. And so that is going to do it for my top 5 movies of 2020. We'll see who wins tonight at the Oscars. The Gentleman isn't even up for an Oscar, so I'm hoping The Trial of the Chicago 7 wins, but we'll see what happens tonight at the Oscars. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. I've currently got my Movie News Monday coming out, and in the next week or so, we'll have another Let's Talk About show, one on The Falcon and Winter Soldier, and then the other one on Mortal Kombat. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.